had a very good first week, quite tiring because we've got a lot of work to do, but all the girls are fantastic, Simon's fantastic, and you know, when you're working with good actors, that's half your job done in a way.
Well, it's fun, it's a comedy, and it's Noel Coward, and there's a lot of wonderful actors in the show, and it's directed by Michael Blakemore, so I'm just glad to be part of it.
Well, I think Angela smells good material when it comes under her nose, and she was born to play this part. It's a wonderful part for her.
Madame McCarthy is a classic role. Some great actresses have played her. Geraldine Page and Beatrice Lilly and great Margaret Rutherford, and I want to have a crack at her. And I couldn't say no.
Well, I didn't so much want to do it. I was asked if I would do it. And then I read it, and I thought, yes, it's very good.
Well, Charles Condamine is a writer, happily married to his second wife, Ruth. Sadly, his first wife died 7 years before.
He's a writer who's writing a thriller that is about a phony clairvoyant. And so he asks his clairvoyant, who he thinks is a phony, to come and have a seance in his house. And the clairvoyant summons up the ghost of his dead wife.
Well, I play a ghost, Elvira, and I'm conjured up by Madame Arcati, played by Angela Lansbury, and I come to cause mischief to my husband and his wife.
And so he suddenly finds himself living in this ménage à trois with his present wife, who's rather a bossy, frosty lady, and his dead ex-wife, who's rather voluptuous, earthy, sensual lady. So it's just a great situation.
There's a real situation there involving the supernatural, and if we can make that real, it becomes extremely funny.
It's not just funny jokes, it's humour about how we all are, and how couples are, and how families are, and how people relate. That kind of humour, because it is farcical and it is kind of almost exaggerated, but at the same time a great comedy writer is very incisive about humanity and about people and about the way we are. I think that's really what's good about it.
Well, of course, it's Noel Coward at his peak, so it's witty and it's sophisticated and it's fun.
I had only done his work as a singer. I used to sing a lot of his songs when I was a kid, like "Don't Put Your Daughter on the Stage," Miss Brown, all those, and a lot of his songs from Red Peppers and from the 98:30. So, as a young woman, of course, in the 1940s, I was surrounded with Noel Coward.
Particularly for an American audience that doesn't see Coward quite as much as we do in England, it's even better, because I think this play isn't quite so well known as it is in England, but if you did know it, you'd know that it really is one of the most perfectly constructed comedies written.
It's so brilliantly written, it's so funny, it's so recognizable and so human that we need a little bit of that right now. We need a little bit of laughter, we need a little bit of silliness, we need a great company of people to just let everybody sort of, it's an oasis out of, away from what's going on in the world. And I think that's a very good reason to go to the theater.
I just think it'd be, 2.5 hours of a lot of fun.